Perdí por nocaut, pero está bueno. Nos pegamos. No, cuesta también.
¿Estamos bien?
Mejor mostramos uno que tú haces.
Pero uno último está bueno.
Vale.
Ok,
Podemos hacer
estamos-
otro después.
Vamos
Estamos
hablando y lo buscamos.
¿Sí?
Hola,
¿Ya empezamos?
hola estudiantes venezolanos.
Hola.
Es un episodio en español. Not real, because we are not that fluent. But
Speak
we
for
have...
yourself.
okay, well,
Yeah.
we are fluent,
What?
but we decide not to.
Is
right?
this in English?
If you want to listen to something in Spanish, you can check out the channel of this man sitting across from me, which is an introduction. I think Marquina would have a better introduction.
Our good friend Agus, who is a Muay Thai pro fighter and instructor as well, from Argentina.
That's right.
Argentina.
Who's
Che, boludo.
he's currently learning
The
English
joke
right
is
now.
coming, I know.
He's been learning a very important phrase. A ver, dilo.
Oh, I'm very ready. The cat is under the table.
Nice.
That's
Very
all.
good.
Okay,
Basic.
may I go?
Yes.
That's it. That's
You're
all.
good. You can check out now.
Good. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Hi, guys.
But yeah, welcome to the show. Welcome to Talking Apes. This is like our first guest that isn't one of our friends, so that's pretty cool. We're
Oh.
not friends. We are
I
friends.
think we're friends now. We're following each other on
I don't know.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram account?
Yeah,
That's good.
Instagram
Yeah, we're
friends.
That's how people measure friendship today, right?
Exactly.
Instagram. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What are you doing in Miami? How is Muay Thai?
Okay. Well, first of all, hi guys, hi everybody, hi in the show. Yeah, of course, I'm not gonna talk in Spanish. I'm doing my best. So thanks for inviting me. It's a pleasure and an honor. And as Javi well said, I'm a coach. I'm a Muay Thai coach. I'm a Muay Thai pro fighter before being a coach. So I become a coach after a few years. Why I'm here? Well, I arrived Miami last year. I came to visit my father-in-law, actually. Be careful with that. So, it's not a trap, but it's tricky, you know. So now I'm here. We came here with my girlfriend. We came to visit him. And one thing drives to another one. I met Enrique, the place where I met Javi. It's a place, it's an academy, a jiu-jitsu academy. I met that guy and they were needing a Muay Thai instructor. And we came here, and of course, where I come from, I'm from Argentina, as you well said. Our economy is not that good, so we were here for 3 months, but I had to work to be here 3 months, you know. So that came as an opportunity, and I said, yeah, of course, why not? And this guy offered me the opportunity to get a working visa. So well, now I could say that now I'm a worker, an alien, I don't know how they call here, but I'm living now in Miami. And that's why I'm teaching now Muay Thai and kickboxing and most of the combat sports that I ever trained my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And you came from Argentina?
Well, yes. I was with the pandemic. I had to return. I was living in Thailand by the end of 2019, the start of 2020. I was in Thailand, living over there, fighting for a gym. Then COVID appeared. I spent 4 months over there, like lockdown.
In Thailand.
In Thailand, yeah, was it?
Wow. Shit.
Well, it was such a thing, yeah.
For real?
Crazy. Yeah, for real. Yeah, one day listen, I was living in a room like a little like this. This was my room, right? One day from one day to the next one, they said lockdown. Imagine we have no TV, we don't study shit. They speak in Thai, you know what?
Yeah.
Imagine now you cannot understand me a lot, so I'm mostly doing a monologue.
Yeah.
But imagine over there in Thailand that they speak Thai.
Yeah.
And they say no, you cannot do anything else. And it was like, what? Lockdown. We saw the news, COVID. So I spent 4 months over there until I get a repatriation flight.
Mm-hmm.
So they put me in Argentina by June of 2020. So I spent a year in Argentina, back in my hometown. Was in June of 2021 that we flew to Miami.
Wow.
Well, yeah, now I'm here.
Is there like a scene of Muay Thai scene in Argentina?
Well, yeah, it's
Yeah?
a huge. Today's very big scene, like quite developed in Muay Thai, but mostly in kickboxing. Since 2010, maybe, a lot of kickboxing fights and fighters came out from Argentina, and they were spread all around the world. And I was one of them that came Not too
Are
much.
we, are we all
What's
good
wrong,
with the
Ryan?
It's okay. I can stop. If you don't like the story, I can
No,
stop.
no,
Don't worry.
we're here.
I
like,
have another one.
I think
like
our
better
cameras
ones.
are coming in and out, so we have like a little.
Yeah.
Maybe it's this
difficulty.
one. That's good.
Is it maybe that
I think
one?
it's on the it's on the thing.
What is that though?
I said.
There it is.
Yeah,
That's the good noise.
Okay.
Yeah.
maybe
Entonces.
because since you're leaning it. Okay.
Yeah, try to maybe put it on the table. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
No way! It's
Alright,
the first time this
failure.
happened.
Okay.
Dude, crazy.
That's
fault
my
right
curse.
now. Yeah, that's your. Vete. Get out of here.
I can stop.
All right, that's good.
Yeah, maybe like just
That's
a real
perfect.
quick.
That's perfect.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay,
Good.
so
All right.
so right now there's a big wave of kickboxing,
Yeah,
Muay
kickboxing
Thai.
and Muay Thai in Argentina is pretty huge. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
and how did it get so big over there? Or why is it starting to get so big?
Well, I think because there were a lot of huge fighters, like 4 or 5, that they made really good things outside of Argentina. So they won world titles. They went to Thailand, France, Spain. Came over here with UFC with a huge, how do you say, when the UFC explodes.
Mm-hmm.
There were a few that then in Argentina many people felt the, how you say, the necessity or the thing inside, the flame inside to say, hey, I want to practice this because look at those guys, they're in the TV. I want to be tough. I want to stop being bullied. Whatever it is it costs, those guys were like the guides of many people, and it grew a lot.
Argentinians are tough. All the Argentinians that I know are very. Like,
You're right.
Lucas is
Yeah,
like,
because of
There
big
is
guy.
a thing outside in the world. When I was in Thailand or in Spain mostly,
Yeah.
they always call us that we have big heart. In Thailand
true,
mostly.
yeah.
The fighters. I'm talking about the fighters.
Yeah.
You can put any. They said by them. Of course, we have a huge ego, but the people over there always said, "Put an Argentinian. It's gonna be a good fight, anyways. They're gonna stand up. if
fighters.
yeah, bro. And
Oh, you could see that also with soccer. Like Messi, like he's not one to dive. Like he's one to just fight and to
Yeah.
actually be there. Just like the grit. I feel they
Yeah.
just have that like the the strength.
see. You're right.
No, I
you're
can
right.
see. So you said you were a professional before you were a trainer?
Yeah, exactly. I become a professional fighter before being an official coach, if you want to say. Yes.
So we're saying that Argentinians have big heart. Did you feel the difference a lot when you got to Thailand? Since of course Muay Thai is from Thailand.
Like,
Did you feel like people there take it more seriously, or they train harder, they have more discipline, something like that?
well, what I think is like my personal appreciation, and I think I'm talking about myself. I think you can be tough everywhere. I've been in a few countries, and I've seen tough guys. Doesn't matter where you are from. What's your gym? What's the facilities? Or what's your skin color? Whatever quality you wanna talk about, it doesn't matter. The thing is how you take the things. And I think for myself, being in Thailand was the real place for taking it seriously. I don't have nothing else to do, so I just woke up, go running, come back, train with the guys, try to be better every day, beat someone in a good way. I'm beating myself, go to sleep, wake up, repeat. Same every single day until Sunday, where Sunday you have your day off.
Yeah.
And that's my life over there. So you can say that over there, yeah, they are tougher, or they train Muay Thai for real, or whatever it is. But I think most of the people, when they go there, they don't have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So they just train.
Yeah. It's
So,
like, what else can I do?
What's the result you can get if you only do that?
Do you?
Yeah. Wait, Ryan, maybe switch it to another port.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try that. Hold it. First time we have technical difficulties, man.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
It's horrible.
Oh,
No, it's
we'll do some editing in this one.
Oh, no worry.
Yeah, we could.
We'll make us all look good.
So when you were in Thailand,
Yeah.
pilas con
Move that
eso,
camera
todo.
back a little bit too. Just a little bit.
When you were in
little more.
Thailand, how often were you fighting?
can't.
Who were
That's
you
good.
fighting? Stuff like that.
Well, the first time I was in Thailand. Nice. There we go.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Nice.
The first time I arrived, that I went to Thailand, I trained I've been there for 3 months, I think. I train from Monday till Saturdays, but twice a day. But sometimes I skip training the first time. The second time I was there for 2 months and a half, and I respect the training. like every single day, twice a day, running and training, and there were no day off. Just I fought. I get one of the best fights that I ever fought. Was 5 rounds fight with a guy now is fighting in Bellator
Really?
in UK. Was one of our best fights. 5 rounds, both of us like cut, bleeding, the whole stadium shouting. And I used to fight over there once every 2 or 3 weeks if you do not get cut. You know, if you get a cut, maybe you can wait more. But if you're over there training 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you're back to the game.
Really?
Wow.
How was the energy in the stadium during the fight?
Whoa, that's one of the best things I ever felt, ever. And
Really?
I think every single fighter goes and fight and do all the process for that. Once you hear your name and you have to walk and you have a full stadium of 1,000 people and you're the only one with your team walking to the ring, bro, there are no words for that. I don't have it in Spanish, imagine.
When
But
I just feel like I got goosebumps just thinking about that.
when you're there, you don't feel a shit. You're how you say, you're scared as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel
but
like
trust
that
me,
make you nervous.
you're convincing yourself every second that I'm gonna beat this motherfucker. I'm the best in the world. I train for this.
Yeah.
But when you are outside, when you're watching your friends or someone that is fighting, that you just go as a visitor or public, bro, that's the thing, goosebumps.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
like
When
crowd and with the kicks.
when me and Manu went to a fight in Chiang Mai, we walked in. We went to like the back row because they were cheap, and then we were like, "Fuck this, let's go front row." So we paid whatever extra it was, and it's just crazy. You have a bunch of Thai people all around the ring, screaming,
Gambling.
yelling, music everywhere, gambling, throwing money at each other. These guys are screaming. You can feel how hard the fucking kicks and punches and shit are. It's scary, dude.
That
Fuck EDC, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
The
just
sound-
go to a
what you were
Thailand
saying
fight.
today when we
Hey,
were
the
throwing
sounds of the
kicks.
kicks. Well, I told you today, when you hear a sound in the pads, it's a thing. But when you hear that sound in a bone versus bone versus rib, bone versus shin, wow, it's one of the most beautiful sounds that I ever had. I'm not gonna lie. But at the next day, it's the worst. You cannot walk. That happened to me.
In the moment,
You don't feel nothing.
you don't feel anything.
Nah, forget
So
about it.
you think, like in the moment, you're just like, adrenaline rushing. But after, how long does it take after?
Well,
30
depending. I remember a time I was in Rome. Actually, I went to Italy to for my first world championship when I was an amateur. I went to fight to Andrea over there in Italy.
Uh-huh.
So that was a 3 fights tournament that I had to make, right, in 2 different days. So 2 the first day, the final was the second day. I lost by TKO because of low kicks.
Really?
That guy, he didn't let me walk. Like actually the referee stopped because I was on 1 foot.
Uh-huh.
So
Wow.
the thing is, I spent the next 5 days being a tourist in Rome, walking the Vatican, walking every single thing you want.
That's all you do in Rome too. You
It was
walk
the
so
worst trip ever. So it could be 1 week or it could be a few weeks.
much. Yeah.
Depend.
What's one of the worst injuries you got fighting?
Well, actually, we were talking that today about the people injured in jiu-jitsu and injured in Muay Thai. I didn't had a real injury over there. I never break a bone. I never get a more than I don't know how to say in English, but
Say it in Spanish.
esguince. Un
Yeah,
esguince.
like a sprain.
Uh-huh.
Sprain your wrist.
Wow.
Something like that in my ankle. My right ankle is fucked up because I'm a right kicker. I'm a kicker as a style if you want to kick it.
Yeah.
Say it, sorry. It's kind of fucked up. So every time I fight, that thing swells and gets bad. But more than cuts, like stitches, I never had.
Nothing more.
Over here, I think the worst was this one, that I get like 5 stitches in my elbow because of the teeth of the opponent.
Oh, so you elbowed him.
Yeah.
And
And
you got
I
cut
get
on his
and I
teeth.
get cut here.
Shit.
And that one was one of the worst
You
because
have mouth guards on?
yeah, but
Through the mouth guard.
it was one with and the next one it was away.
Fuck.
So I get the teeth.
Bro, Muay Thai is one of the most like gruesome ones because, right? You could do elbows, you could do knees, and you could do.
Punches and
Elbows
kicks.
cut you up. They'll cut up your fucking
But that's the
face.
point. That's the point, right? You want to cut them.
Exactly. Many people think that the elbow is a thing that you use to knock someone out, which it works. Trust me. If you get one here in the chin
I believe
or
you.
in this part, in the parietal,
In the
it
temple.
works. In the temper, it works. You will feel. We can try if you want.
I'll pass. On
That'll go
that.
viral. That will go viral.
But the real use for that is like you can cut like a knife. This little thing is a bone and it's sharp as fuck. And
Yeah.
once you get a little surface, it opens and it opens
Sweep.
big. I've seen people like a how you say a waterfall
Yeah.
of blood. Yes.
yeah,
it's
but
beautiful.
so it blinds them kind of. It's-
See.
My sister actually is she's been doing Muay Thai for as long as for a super long time, and her friend, well, he actually came on the podcast.
Reza striking. ¿Te suena ese equipo?
Wrestle.
Reza striking. in Miami.
Reza, I think it's
He has his own Muay Thai
with
gym.
seed, right?
With a Z.
Yes.
I think I've seen something.
He just started his own like gym, and
Nice.
That was
Yeah.
a good episode. That was
Yeah.
fun with Manny.
Great
Yeah,
episode.
Shout out.
maybe we should have both of them on.
That would have been cool, yeah.
Yeah.
We could have them fight.
Yeah, we can a ring. No. I'm out.
Yeah.
Like Kimbo's lies, I think.
Eh?
Do you remember Kimbo's lies?
Kimbo's
Backyard
lies.
fights.
Backyard
Dude,
fights?
he's on UFC.
Have you ever-
You could play as Kimbo. You play UFC?
No, I don't.
Oh, man.
I play.
He
for
does the real.
I do the real. I go for VR.
Yeah, I mean, you do real, but you don't want to fight Kimbo Slice though.
Man, I don't know. That guy. Well, actually, he's dead. But
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
the thing is, he was a backyard fighter. As a backyard fighter, I wouldn't fight him. But look what happened. He went into the cage. He get rules, and
They
wow, how
fucked
many
him
he
up,
won?
man.
One. That's
Yeah.
it. Then what's it?
I have an interesting question, kind of talking about backyard fighter and stuff. I've heard this recently that when you're like, if you have a fight outside of the ring, where it's at a bar, club, whatever the scenario might be,
Yeah.
there's a difference between technique. There's a difference between fighting and violence. Do you think that that's true? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's the better fighter in the public. It matters who's more violent,
I'm
because
gonna say
everything goes. I don't know, man. Have you ever seen like a really angry dude who will
Dude.
not give a fuck? Who will
This
just
motherfucker was fighting in a fucking arena of thousands of people. I'm pretty sure he's gonna fuck up anyone that comes at him.
I agree, but they'll bite, they'll fucking, you know what I mean? It doesn't, anything goes.
He gets a point, and he gets a point. I would say violence is not the same like fighting.
Yeah.
A fight could be violent. A person could have violence. The thing is that you're a good fighter doesn't guarantee you that you will win.
Mm.
Okay? Yeah, I know how to fight. I've been fighting since I have 9 years old, but I don't want to fight outside.
Mhm.
Even I
You're talking about
have
this.
situations which I fought 3 times outside of a ring years ago, and today what I do, hey bro, I'm not gonna fight. I don't care what you did. I don't care, and I swear, there were people that grab my glass and throw it to me, and I was like, I'm not gonna fight. I don't want that because I don't know where's my limit, and I don't want to know,
Yeah.
and I don't want to know his.
It's not worth it.
I don't want to know his limit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I want to continue fighting. I don't
Yeah.
want to fight this stupid person, which has nothing better to do than bother me or bother
Yeah.
someone. That's your problem, and that's the
Yeah.
thing you should. But no, don't fight.
we were
Don't fuck
talking
up
about
with-
this a few episodes ago, that like, a lot of people think they can fight para empezar, which if you haven't trained, you don't know how to fight, and their ego and their right, I want to fight, masculine, whatever.
Yeah.
But once you start training, it feels like that kind of dies down. You become more mature. You say, I don't like. Why would I fucking fight?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Also depend on where you are when you're training. Where you are training, because I've seen many gyms where the stupidity is like in the gym, and
Wow.
yeah,
Like low discipline, they just.
exactly. And this just we're fucking tough and this and that. It's like, bro, and I have a beautiful quality as I walk away.
Yeah.
When I don't feel it, I just walk away, because this is part of my life. Like the sport for me, it's the thing that like saved my life. I've been in like tough situations in my life, and I think the sport, Muay Thai, kickboxing, whatever the name you want to put, saved my life. So it's
Wow.
plenty of those places
It's-
where you don't want to be.
It gave you like kind of like it's almost like discipline. Just,
Discipline, I have a phrase in Spanish, like a mí me dio, it always gave me a carrot. We
Yeah.
call a
To
carrot
chase
like,
after.
imagine a horse
Uh-huh.
with
Yeah.
a carrot, the horse will always walk.
Mhm.
Having that carrot is super important sometimes. Maybe you don't know where the fuck are you going, but you're going.
Yeah.
And that's super important, trust me.
No, I hear
Once
you.
you get to the 30s,
Yeah.
you say, okay, it's better be moving than not doing nothing.
Mm.
We can talk the whole day, the whole night over here, sitting, reading this book even, or talking whatever you want, but just talking.
Yeah.
All the energy you're not wasting, maybe investing on this talk, which is awesome, will never reach nowhere if you don't make them first move.
Mm.
And I think the sport for me, this kind of sport, it was always the moving.
Mhm.
Because I like to think I've been doing a lot of stuff, but the sport for me was always moving.
Yeah.
I was always training for a fight, knowing people to get better, or now coaching people.
Mm.
That's my movement. I need that.
Yeah.
You last week
That's
we
why.
were talking, and you said that there were some things in your fighting career that you did too early on, like before you knew what you were getting yourself into. Do you remember?
Again,
You-
I think I get lost in the Spanish moment.
You were saying like
In Spanish?
that que eventualmente like you want to open your own gym,
Oh,
but
got
that
it.
you're waiting because there are things that you did ahead of your time, and you
Oh,
think you want
okay.
to take it. So
Okay.
Can you tell us about some of those things?
I got you. Yeah, the like to put some in context was they were asking me if I want to like continue by being an owner or like starting my own stuff,
Mm.
and I say yes, but I'm a person that always thought that could do the things before doing it. This thing of the movement or being moving. So when the chance came to open my own gym, there were people that offered me that 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I said no, which is like, bro, you came here 1 year, it's like the chance that's the shot.
Mhm.
But many times in my life, because of taking that opportunities, I lost a lot of things, and one of those things was the first gym I opened in Argentina, for example. I opened one which now my coach, the one who built me as a fighter,
Mm.
is running. I gave it to him.
Mm.
I thought by that time, like 5 years ago, that I was prepared for that, for all the thing that means being an owner. It's not just
Mm.
oh yeah, I have the key, I pay the rent, that's it,
Mm.
which would be awesome. But
Yeah.
no, it's not like that.
Yeah.
Unless you're a millionaire, you don't care a fuck.
Yeah.
But it's not like that. It's a lot of things, and that was one. Another thing was like thinking that I was a professional fighter before being a professional fighter.
Mm.
I took that lap, like I don't know if that lap
The
it
leap.
works. Yeah, earlier,
Uh-huh.
because the only thing that I want is just prove myself that I can fight and get paid. And being a professional is not just go into the ring and get cuts, get the stitches or getting paid.
Mhm.
It's train as a professional. It's behave as a professional. It's saying no to those things that you
Yeah.
sometimes says, oh no, I can't. So those are the little things that I think I have chosen badly. But I think it's also part of myself
No, it
and,
works
and,
out.
and learning.
I think that kind of ties into what we were saying earlier when you say that you were in Thailand and you were working like so hard and actually going to training, actually sticking to it. Do you think that that's something that everyone can do? Is it something that since just your biological impulses, you're a hard worker, you're disciplined, or is it something that everyone can do? Because I hear like nowadays a lot of excuses. People say, well, I'm just not, I just don't have that type of work I don't have that work ethic. I don't have that. But I think for a lot of the time, if you believe that you actually don't have that, we had a very wise man on 2 days ago that said that.
Jerry?
That said, no, he's not. But he said
I got the
he said something like there's two people that one believes he can do it and the other one doesn't believe he can do it, and they're both right.
Mhm.
And obviously, like there's truth to that, because like if you're saying I don't have that work ethic, then you're not working, I guess.
Mhm.
So like what do you think? Do you think that everyone can, or is it?
I hope this work in English, okay?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna answer your question with kind of another question.
Okay.
Do you think if everybody can do anything, do you think that I would be doing a podcast in English in Miami with 3 random people?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
You know,
Fuck yeah.
that's the thing. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But
Fuck yeah.
you have to do it.
Yeah.
Okay? Again, there's a difference between saying and taking the action for the carrot. I can say anything here, bro, and now I woke up, I sit in my car, and tomorrow I'll be the same employee. I hope in 1 year or two, when I decide, we have this another episode or whatever it is, or in mine, or in yours, or in Spain.
100%.
Actually,
Maybe
I'm
in
going.
Spanish.
I'm gonna grab your bedroom. Hide your. No, I'm just kidding. And I can say, hey, remember that day? I opened the gym whenever you want, guys. My gym is in this street. So, back to the question. Of course, there are some qualities that could put you easier or faster or better position. But what's the difference between me and you? Like biologically, I'm a biologist also. So biologically, I don't know if that word works, but I have the same things as you, bro.
Yeah.
I have nothing. I can. There are qualities. Yeah, there are bunch of them. But essentially, we're the same. So yeah, of course you can do, but you have to work. And working on the things is not for everyone.
And I think also another important thing is being knowledgeable of the qualities that you hold, because if you actually know yourself and you know what you're good at, because for example, I listening to Jordan Peterson, like a clinical psychologist, he says, one of the most popular practices that we have in clinical psychology is assertiveness training, but you don't know that you need assertiveness training unless you know that you're lacking in that trait. So it's like, I guess, knowing yourself a lot, and like
that's the hardest thing.
Knowing yourself. Knowing what you're. I think the first step is admitting that you're bad at some things and that you're good at some things. Like for some reason, a lot of people will take offense when like you just point it out, or like, because I do the same thing with myself. I understand that I'm not mathematically apt, just like fucking someone else that could be a genius. It's not like I'm bad. I'm just normal, average, right? I might be good at like philosophical thinking or whatever.
Doing a podcast.
Yeah, doing a podcast. Someone's more extroverted. Like you're super extroverted. You make conversations, like everyone likes having a conversation with you. Like, and
I don't.
But you might.
Oh, sorry.
No,
is it open? My bad.
But like pointing out what you think is good and bad, and like actually putting in a target that you can aim at. I think people just take offense to that. People are like, no, I'm not bad at that. I'm not bad at that. I'm good at everything.
Validate.
I think a strength is knowing your own weakness. Because when you can see your own weakness, you say, oh, this is something I can improve on and get better. And then it's just a gradual process of getting after the carrot and just having a drive to make yourself better.
Yeah, that's true.
So Agustin, I want to go back to Thailand for a second.
Oh yeah?
Today when
I would love to go back.
Today when we were at the gym, you told me you had a funny story. Or a good story or something.
Yeah, is this plus 18 or what?
yeah, this is not for kids.
Okay, good. That's what you told.
Turn off the cameras real quick.
A little bit. Off the record. I always wanted to say that. Bro, there are many moves that they say that. They turn off the recorder and they say, this is off the record. And I spit it out, everything. I always want to say it. So, I already said it for you. Well, this is a funny story. There are many. But when I was in Thailand... Oh, I remember and I laughed. But when I was in Thailand, the second trip that I made over there was 2018, I think. It was a long trip. I started in Egypt with a friend. After that...
He's going in a few months to Egypt.
Really?
November 1st.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. Yeah. We can talk about that later. Because I have my own thing with Egypt. It's good. It's good, but it's weird.
Okay, I hear you.
I told him it's gonna be weird. I told him.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
Awesome. If you like the going and doing tours and go and do it. Do the tours. Don't walk by yourself.
Okay, I hear you.
It's not dangerous, but it could be not enjoyable.
Yeah.
Okay?
Get really good at jiu-jitsu before you go.
Yeah. Maybe guns. No, just kidding. So the thing is, after that, with the same friend, we went to Thailand. Right? I was supposed to be there training, but when I was there was a surprise. Another friend, he appeared in Thailand. He asked for a loan to a bank, and he went over there just to visit us. The thing is, that guy is crazy guy. He's 50 years old by now, and he's our friend. So that guy, we were a day after my fight. That fight that I told you, 5 rounds. I had stitches and everything fucked up.
Is that fight on YouTube?
That fight is in YouTube, yeah.
Can we pull it up? Just maybe have it there ready and we can show it towards
of course. You can. Well, when you're over there,
yeah.
So, Whatever you wanna put it.
No, just to have it ready when we can show it later in a bit.
You can put Simbi, Muay Thai, Agustin, Andiarena.
Okay.
So the thing is, that guy appeared over there. I had my fight, and I was like with stitches here, like this, fucked up. And I was like, bro, I'm not doing nothing this week. I want to just recover because I need to continue training. But this guy just came to Thailand first time in his life. He's like, bro, I want to go this, there, that, do. But so my two friends were like everywhere in Thailand. The last day of my recovery, before they took me out the stitches, I said, okay, you want to go out? I'm going to take you out. Full moon party. Full moon party in Thailand is, well, you've been there, you know.
Yeah, I didn't go to full moon porque the dates didn't line up,
but you understand kind of the idea of the thing.
Where were you?
I was in Phuket.
In Phuket.
Yeah, it's not the same than Koh Phangan.
Yeah, but in Patong or where?
In Patong.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been there.
Yeah.
Good.
Las Vegas of fucking.
Yeah, exactly. So I was a local in Thailand. I know where to go and where not to go. So I didn't want to go to Patong because you know what happened in Patong. Okay, but what happened last day? Let's go to Patong. We went to a party, full moon party. Everybody was fucked up. We went up without shirts, all painted in like neon things, crazy, fucked up. One of us lost the key of the motorcycle, so we were two in a motorcycle. The other one was with us. By the time we were returning home, listening to Sultan of Swing's Dire Straits, which everybody, if not you don't know that band, go for it. Awesome. It's back in the 80s. And we were shouting like if we were rock stars. And what happened? We turn, police appears over there. Ooh. So, like, long story short, we end up in prison for 3 days.
Dude, that's a long story short, man.
Yeah, with 15 people.
15?
Yeah, with different countries. And that's the story of this part. This is from one of the monk that was over there living with us
in the prison.
In the prison. This guy gave that to me after 3 days over there, and we made a shirt for him. We spent one night in the prison, like signing up and painting a shirt with the prisoners.
In the prison?
In the prison with the prisoners. Oh yeah, there are plenty of things.
It's Thailand.
No, bro, there's plenty of things over there. we were smoking cigarettes and everything. You had everything over there. It's a lie, but the thing is, we never speak. We never spoke. We never spoke a word. Nobody speak with us. Like, was I more like, hey,
I think that makes it so much cooler.
Oh yeah, kind of. It was weird. We had a fight for water also. My friend fought for water. It was crazy.
It was just one night in prison and we were already fighting for
three. But the first one we fought. Yeah. I wanna. We could wait for at least for one. And that's the story of this little. How you say this?
Nice.
A pendant, a gem.
Pendant, thing.
What is it?
It's like a gold lamina, una lamina.
Okay.
A golden thing, which has a Buddha over there, and he gave it us.
Nice.
You Buddhist?
So did you like connect?
No.
Did you like connect with him when you were in the prison and you just like really?
With the guys?
Yeah. Like,
they were awesome. The Myanmar guys were fucking awesome. They gave me lace. You know lace? The
chips.
Papa fritas. Yeah, the chips. They had under the pillow, and they had chips. And
that's good prison value. Lace.
Yeah, but there was a problem. They were like spicy, and I don't like spicy. They were chips.
You know? Well, you can't have it all.
Yeah, motherfuckers. They never said that.
It looks like they just sent you to like an arts and crafts store. You guys are swapping bracelets and.
Yeah, it wasn't the best tour in my life, but it wasn't that bad. The day we set free was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome, when I saw the light, it was like we were like
it was dark.
When they took out from the cell. When they took out from the cell, we said, "Yeah, we're free," and we were joking, you know. So they put us all with chains all together with a long chain that was fucking heavy. To a car. When they put in the car, they say, "Hey, we're going to the court. Awesome, we're free." And we were joking, la la la. Everybody was happy. Nobody has a problem. When we arrived to the court, they put us in another cell for 5 more hours. Bro, it was like, hey! Oh.
So then the second time you got out, you were like, "We good to go?"
No, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about something in the gyms in Thailand.
Yeah.
So in jiu-jitsu, a lot of, and I'm sure you know this, a lot of the people smoke weed or even do some other drugs. Like the culture, a lot of the people roll high. Yeah. Is there any of that in Muay Thai? Do people train high on anything or compete or something like that?
No, if you compete high, you're fucked up. But I know people that smoke and go training. But even as a weed smoker, I'm not a weed smoker now, but I used to smoke a lot of weed. I never ever, and this I can be like super clear, I never ever went to train high.
Why not?
Because it has nothing in common. For me, this is super personal. I'm not saying that something is good and wrong.
What's that?
I don't care whatever they do, but I think this is recreational and this is also recreational. But this is for one thing and this is for another thing.
Right.
So I never. And in Thailand, no. Actually, we could say that it's worse because maybe the fighters are or drunk or they smoke tobacco.
Would they chew kratom? Did you ever see that?
Kratom?
In Thailand they have like some leaves y las van masticando.
Like cocaine. Like
kind of, yeah.
We have the leaf of coke.
Yeah. Did you see that in the gyms also?
No. You cannot. Like,
I feel like that would be able to help you probably.
Maybe
more than weed.
How is like the underground fighting scene? Because I'm sure that, like you said, the prison, it was a little bit sketch. Like there was stuff going on. How was like betting on fights? Were there people that were throwing fights on purpose? Was there anything of that going on?
Yeah, that's a lot. That happens a lot between Thais and low key underground fights. Yeah, it happens a lot that they bet outside, so they're fixed.
Yeah,
some fights are fixed. Yeah, that happens. It's kind of shitty, but you know the how they call the guiris,
like
the tourists. Yeah, the tourists.
Tourist shit.
They pay for the show. They don't fucking care about good fights. Some of them. The other ones are not there. If you're gonna go with fights, you go to the real gyms. You know what I mean? Yeah. But talking about betting, I've been there for 3 times, like more than a year and a half. Living there, I don't know how to do it. No, bro, it's impossible. They manage speed and words that you don't know. If you do this, for example, it's blue and this is red. That's the only thing that I learned.
Oh, okay.
But you can bet for knees, you can bet for elbows, you can bet this round, you can bet for the whole fight, and all that is speak.
Oh.
And I don't speak Thai. Sawadikap.
Sawadikap.
Kopong kap. Sabadi man.
Did they ever offer maybe like a fix on one of your?
No. I wish.
You wouldn't have taken it either, so.
Depending on the money.
20 grand
on the money, bro. Money speaks.
Money talks.
No, I had a good. Actually, I never. I'm touching. I never lose in Thailand.
You never lost in Thailand?
No, I never lost in
Thailand.
Yeah.
How did it? So I'm guessing in Thailand, Muay Thai is like a very sacred thing, no?
Yeah,
it's very ingrained in the culture.
Yeah, and they don't teach you the real thing.
So how do they view like outsiders? Obviously, you're from Argentina.
Yeah, they don't like too much, and you have to break a barrier. And even if you're tough, and you have to earn their respect. There are a few only fighters that were allowed to fight in Rajadarman or Lumpini Stadium, which are the most important stadiums in Thailand, which they were in the old school Thai, and those people are just super respect. Nobody can do that. Like they're just, you can count it maybe with your fingers. Now it's like the scene is bigger. They understand they have to let them in, so money come. But no, they won't teach you and they won't train you unless you are a respectful person and not only a tough fighter. It's a way different between being tough and win fights and have a hard chin or whatever that you want to call than being a Muay Thai fighter.
Yeah.
A Nak Muay, that's the word they use for fighters, is not for everybody. Because it's a thing of being a professional, that thing that I'm talking. You have to be there, you have to be respectful, you have to be like ears open for the things that they give you, they teach you. It's super spiritual.
Yeah. Do you think you did like a good job of that?
Well, yeah, until the part of the getting in prison, they love me, and then I get a real distance with one gym. Yeah, they didn't like it.
Wow.
And actually, they were right. That was a stupidity. Which I didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, you're just
hopefully it wasn't nothing difficult. Nothing like important. But you cannot be doing that.
Yeah.
You're a fighter.
Yeah. It's like a way of life.
So I want to ask you, how did you start this journey of becoming a fighter?
Well, that's a good one. My first fight was when I was 10 years old. I was
kickboxing.
No, taekwondo.
Okay.
That's how the journey started. And actually, the journey started with a friend. he had the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
And I had no PlayStation or computer by the time, and I'm a fucking gamer. yeah, freaking nerd. Like World of Warcraft and that stuff.
Yeah.
So what happened? That guy has the PS1, and I was like, bro, let's go to your home or come to my house, and we were playing every day after school. But there were days that we couldn't play enough because he has to train.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what you training? You have 9 years old. What are you training? Oh, I do taekwondo. And I was like, what is that? It's another martial art. Okay, can I go? Yeah, sure, come. So we spent more time together. We were not playing, but we started going to taekwondo. And guess what? Well, how you say? Lo superé.
He got better.
¿En qué sentido?
En las graduaciones.
Like he got better than his friend.
Yeah, like in graduations. And then I started... next year after I started, I competed my first time, and that was the first fight, and that was how the journey started. Because I went on the tatami and I lost.
Yeah.
Bro,
Your first fight you lost.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I was horrible. I am kind of horrible, but by that time I was super horrible and with a huge ego. So it was the worst combination ever.
Yeah.
So I said, no, what? Losing? What is that? I don't like losing. In that moment was the winning 11, like FIFA.
Yeah.
Something like that. I was like, I don't like
Scale.
losing in that. I won't lose in this. This is real life. I cannot lose in
Yeah.
this. So that's how the journey started. I started training every single day to be the world champion in taekwondo. That's how everything started. After when I reached to the 14th, I think
14K.
8 years.
Ah, whatever.
I lost my mother and my father, both of them. So I was in a foster family, which was from taekwondo, and they separated me from taekwondo because reasons I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
And years later, when I reached to 18 years old, I moved to Buenos Aires to study biology. I wasn't training by that time. I had to stop 5 years.
Even for 5 years you hadn't
Yeah,
trained.
I hadn't trained. I
Okay.
just played soccer. And what happened? The day I moved into the new house, there was a gym right next door. I was like
Next
with the
door.
moving, and right next door I saw a word. I will never forget about this. It was the street was Agüero and Chanchoré. It was the streets where I used to live for 4 or 5 years, and it says Taekwondo, kind of despintado.
Yeah, like a shitty sign.
Yeah, she designed like fucked up, and I say, maybe this is a sign, a real sign. You know? And I say I had to try.
Yeah.
If I don't go back now, by that time I was smoking like 2 packs of cigarettes a day, something like that. Of course, going out, drinking as fuck. And I said, this is my shot. I went to that place, and that was the day that I met Claudio. And Claudio is the guy that I'm going to have interview this Saturday on Twitch, on my Twitch channel. I'm going to make the first interview I'm doing to him. Because we've been together in many interviews. Because with him I spent 10 years, and he beat me as a fighter. That's the second part of the
he's your
journey.
first coach.
Second
But
coach. This was like my father.
Yeah.
The one that I never had. He knows that, and we built a relationship that was crazy. And he put me away for a lot of things, and he taught me a lot. And I think that was the second part of the journey of fighting. Because of that one.
That's
all
beautiful.
the story.
And
Oh
so-
yeah, it was crazy, and I love that guy.
Story, yeah.
Is he now? Where was that again? You said.
In Buenos Aires.
And is Claudio still in Buenos Aires?
Yeah, well, actually, I told you about the
Oh
gym.
yeah, the gym.
I years later we found the gym, an institute, and I help a lot in the foundation. And when the opportunity came for my third trip to Thailand came, I was hired by a gym.
Yeah.
So I sold my car, I rent my apartment, and I gave them the gym. Like my part, I gave to them, and I said, this is your home. This is your home to you.
That's amazing. That
I
you
leave it
were
to
able
him.
do that.
And now he's running that shit. Awesome. He's breaking it. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And the people over there, they're my friends, and that's my house away home.
Yeah.
But actually, it's in home, but
Yeah.
not my home. I'm gonna interview him. I'm so nervous and excited
I'm
to interview
I'm
that
definitely
guy.
tuning in.
Yeah.
We're all gonna tune in.
It's in Spanish.
Yeah, promote the podcast,
Yeah.
the Twitch right now.
Well, we
Well,
should
yeah.
throw in links. We'll throw in links
Yeah.
as well at the end. Pero
Yeah, don't worry. We can do it later.
El banquete de Picuro.
El
I think
banquete.
this
Sí.
kind of relates a little bit like what you said earlier about like people in the gym, they'll get like aggressive or they'll get their ego over their head.
Mhm.
Like, have you witnessed any of that? Maybe as the trainer or as a student, like people just.
If I met.
No,
Or
like,
what?
have you witnessed people, I don't know, getting their too much on
Oh,
their
if I
ego?
witness as a testigo, si fui testigo de eso. Sí,
creo que
yeah.
sí lo viste.
Plenty of times. And I have to fight with them and I have to shut my mouth
Yeah.
because you don't want to fight ego with ego.
Mhm.
And that's so difficult.
That's the
Because-
lesson I learned today.
But it's so
man. You just gotta
difficult.
shut up.
It's so
And that-
difficult.
that
but it's
voice
okay.
in your head
no,
is
no,
like-
but it's okay. You learn over there and you
Yeah.
but I'm older.
Yeah.
I've been there. And I've been with that. But it's like now I don't fucking care, bro. It's like when I was in Thailand, that happened a lot, bro. Many, and I'm not gonna put like nationalities or whatever, but like North Oriental, for not saying Russians. Bro, those guys, I don't know what they eat or what they are fed off. I don't know. But the only thing that they know is just fight. Bro, I don't wanna beat you. It's like I don't care if I.
Yeah.
But I had like 2 or 3 times that I can remember. One of them, it was a guy from Czech Republic or something like that. The guy was awesome, but at the point that he put the gloves on, he cannot be soft. It's 100% or nothing.
Yeah.
What was boxing, and they throw it to me. Everybody throw. Like when I was in Thailand before that thing happened, they throw it to me because they know I like, and I don't get into the ego thing. I just play with them, and if they get angry, I don't care. And that guy came out like with a cut, boxing with me, and he get a cut, and we were
In sparring, no?
Yeah, in sparring, and we finished hugging and laughing.
Yeah.
But
But
he
he
get a
was just
cut
going
because
hard.
bam, you wanna go harder, we go harder. I
Yeah,
don't fucking
I
care.
agree.
By that time I was crazy though. Yeah, you can put me a lion and I will fight it.
So how did the
think-
move to Thailand happen? When?
The first one was 2017.
Mhm.
I was here in the States. I made my second work and travel, and I was living in Aspen, Colorado,
Yeah.
with some friends and my one of my ex girlfriends.
One of.
Yeah, I have a few. I'm older, bro. Don't do it. No, the thing is, with her, we planned to went to Thailand, like to Southeast Asia, as backpackers. So that was the first time we planned as backpackers. The second time was this like huge trip that I made because I was finishing my university. So I said I deserve this shit, and
Hell
I'm
yeah.
going in a trip. So I started in Egypt. I was planning to do my pre-season training in Thailand. That I did it. After that, I went to Spain. I do France, a few and then I come back. And the third time was because there was a fighter that I admire a lot in Argentina. I think it's like your age. He's 23, something
Really?
like that. And he's tough. He has almost 100 fights, professional
Wow.
fights. He's tough as fuck. And that guy posted a story on Instagram, and he said that he was going to Thailand, hired by a gym, 2019. And I said, bro, that's awesome. I congratulate him, and I saw the gym. When I went into their Instagram page, I saw that they were looking for fighters. And I said, okay, let's see how many fights and how many more fights I need.
Yeah.
Like, and so I sent my resume over there. That thing of the carrot again, moving.
Yeah.
And I said, I sent it 2 days after, say, when you come. Are you ready to start? And I was like, what? What the fuck, bro?
Just like that.
Like for real? And I was like, yeah, we if you don't come, maybe another can come. So you lose your spot, and we have three bedrooms. And I was like, okay, wait, I'm in Argentina. It's not that easy like here.
Yeah.
Our money is not that good. It's more complicated.
I saw actually a kind of a side note. I saw a video the other day that's like if you invested $1 million in these countries due to inflation, how much they would be worth today.
Exactly.
If you put $1 million in Argentinian currency in 2015, it would be worth like $30.
Probably.
It was like or maybe it was.
Fuck.
I'm kind of millionaire now. If I go
In
to Argentina. You can say that way. It's not worth, but
In Venezuela, it was actually $22.
But now Venezuela is better. Now Venezuela is better than Argentina.
Really?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
We're coming.
Did
But
you see the video that they tried to kill Kirchner?
the Kirchner.
Ryan, pull that up. Look up Kirchner murder attempt. ¿Cómo se
Yeah,
escribe Kirchner?
Cristina Kirchner. I can write it.
Christina?
It's Cristina.
They tried to assassinate the Argentinian president, like point blank.
But
But they're saying
Recently?
that it was sí,
Recently?
un fraude.
I didn't say that.
Dude, like a month ago? 6 weeks?
I didn't see that.
point blank like that, and they
What
say
happened?
the thing. They say the gun jammed,
I
but people.
Dude, that video is
Yeah.
old, isn't
That's
it?
okay.
Oh no! Look, all right, maybe could you pull it up here and put it on the feed as well.
Oh, cool.
You
Cool stickers.
Hmm?
Let's not give them ads. Fuck the ads.
Yeah.
Well.
Wait, maybe
yeah, I
a
saw
better
the
angle
video.
will come up.
Now they have the other one.
Why does that happen? Why do guns keep jamming?
Well,
when
it's a
they
long
turn-
story, but oh no, that's Argentina. That's the only reason. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not proud, but that's the thing. We don't have the good camera.
Maybe you skip a little bit forward.
No, well, because we pay for 4 or 5 camera guys.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
we have the good.
Go like up here, maybe. Yeah, go to that angle where you see your face. There. Yeah. No way.
Oh, so that was him
Sucks.
right there.
Yeah, the guy
Yeah, he
just-
came like this
pulled
and
it like that.
he does like that, and I don't know what happened.
But they're saying it was bullshit.
Yeah, bro, he did like that, but he never.
For what?
Yeah.
The
Bullshit for
bullet
what?
never came back.
Clout?
Yeah, for clout, for sympathy. For
Yeah, because-
the poor president.
Oh.
Someone tried to kill him.
You know why
Smart.
she's there?
Why?
She's there because she's processed. Because
What
she
were
made
the
one of the most biggest estafas,
Oh, like a fraud. She
Frauds,
stole money
yeah,
from a
like
ton
for
of
12 years.
Uh-huh.
So she had, for example, like how you say? Imagine Howard Johnson. It's a franchise of hotels franchise.
Oh, just laundering money.
Exactly. Basically that.
As the
Yeah.
president.
Exactly.
This is what I'm telling
They
you,
buy
man.
off the poor people and then they get the fucking
The-
votes.
I always
The
bring
typical.
this up on the podcast that there's these people in the top that are running the countries, that are running the big corporations, that they're pulling all the strings.
No, yeah.
And they just like as if nothing, you know, and it's just fucked up.
Yeah, that's
I think it's
That's
fair.
what it is,
I think it's fair.
that's our life. That's our time.
Yeah.
If I was the
Hey,
president, come on now.
I wanted to ask you, Agustin,
Yeah.
what advice would you have? And maybe we can start wrapping this up because I know you have to go.
Yeah, I have. Don't worry.
Okay.
I have a fight in 10 minutes.
Exactly. I'm warming up right below here.
What?
Oh,
Is
sorry.
it true what Javi was telling me that he could kick your ass?
That's what?
What?
In Spanish. Please say it in
He's
Spanish.
been, every day he's saying that.
Oh, he said that.
day.
Yeah, he's good. Actually, he's good. He's even
Nah,
better.
I'm playing.
He kicks like a ballerina, but he's good. Oh, I couldn't say.
My sister tells me I have like a...
Wait, who?
My sister.
Oh. No, just what?
Alright, welcome, but thank you.
Hey, I can play those.
No.
Yeah, tell me.
Do
She's
you
saying
have
what?
any siblings?
What?
Anyway, my sister tells me that I have like a good body for Muay Thai.
Okay.
Like, cause I'm like tall and skinny.
But I don't understand. What does
What's your
she
question?
train?
Is it true? Because Marquina also
No,
is
yeah,
tall and
everybody.
skinny.
Again, let's go back. Everybody can do it.
No, but
No, yeah.
but they're all skinny.
I'm not gonna answer. You're good like that.
Hey, what advice could you give, or would you give to someone that is maybe going like a young person that's going through like a hard time in their life, like you did, or someone that's maybe our age that's starting to graduate college and really going into the world? What advice would you give them?
Whoa. That's
Una
deep.
pregunta
No, yeah, that's
heavy.
deep. That's deep. I'm gonna go for the tough time because I really had a really tough life, early life. I think I pay everything when I was younger, so that's why good things came later. That's what I feel. I don't know if I'm right. I would say try always to be around of good people. That's so difficult, but always try to grab from that people around you and from the things around you. Try to grab the good things, which sounds like a cliche and a stupid thing, which kind of it is. But again, in the practice, it's super difficult because I could now say, "Oh, bro, I'm gonna be late in the dinner, and I have a client, which I'm going now, and my girlfriend is over there. Probably when I arrive, she should say, "Oh, your food is cold and whatever." But which is the good thing from this? Again, I'm sitting here. I learn. I know people. I don't know. Maybe I never saw you again. I never see you again, or maybe no. I'm sitting with the people that I'm making something awesome in a few years. Grab the good things. You're in a tough moment. Everything sounds and looks and taste like shit. That's real. Embrace that and be friend of that shit, because that's real. Okay, that's real.
That's how you get strong.
Yeah, that came after. But first you have to be weak.
Yeah.
And you have to embrace that, and you have to feel yourself vulnerable, which is difficult because when you are young, you don't have enough tools to go with that. But grab the good things. I'm not gonna tell you, oh, you have to put the chest to that. No, try to look something good. Yeah, maybe that happened to me. Maybe one day I had no father. Whoa, what's the good in that? Okay, maybe you cannot say no, like nothing that day, but tomorrow you will have something. Nothing is completely shit or completely awesome.
Yeah.
Nothing. And I would say that grab the good things and keep the good things and use it. It's important. Using people in a good way, using things in a good way. Grab them and use it. We're here for something. Okay, so don't feel bad about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how much time you have left, so I don't know like if I should ask you another question or things. But
I'm done for now.
You want to shoot a quick one and then we'll wrap up?
no, it's not gonna be a quick one. No,
really?
yeah, let's just do it.
No, do it.
No, okay, well, okay. How much time do you have?
Hey, next time it's gonna be $1 million to be here.
No, it was a deep question. It was a deep question. I was actually gonna ask you if your dad kind of was participant in the training that you did, and he was involved in your training.
No, well, my father passed away when I was 4. So
4 or
4 years old.
Oh, it was 4.
4 years old.
I thought it was
no,
14.
yeah. When I said 14, I said my mother and my father. So I lost my father when I was 4, and I lost my mother when I was 13. So if I was going to say something that sounds weird, I was going to say a fun fact, which is not that fun if you don't know myself, which I could say is a fun fact. So take it that way. She never saw me competing. Now I have more than 60 fights in kickboxing and Muay Thai, and I have more than 100 fights in Taekwondo. And my life is around fighting, which is what I always did, and I'm doing, and I will do. So that's what I said when the hard time came when I was young, and I had to pay for that. But that prepares me for something, which I don't believe it that way. I have to do the hard work. Because if you lose your parents, I'm not saying you're going to be world champion. Trust me, I thought that. And I'm not a world champion.
Yeah.
I had to go every day and train every day, and that's the thing you have to do. So, no, they weren't there. And
no, but I could relate.
In the opposite of that, I have them with me every day. Every day in the ring. I used to cry when I start fighting. Like my 2nd till my 10th fight, amateur fight, I used to cry before. Because I close my eyes when I was warming up, after warm up, before my name sounds, and I bring them, my mother and my father. That's and amazing. Both of them. And I always said I was cheating, because actually, no kidding, my amateur, numbers are stupid, but I lost in total 7 fights, 10 fights, as much, maybe 8 of 60. And they always say, hey, you always win. I'm not saying good luck because you always win. And I say, because I'm cheating. I'm not fighting alone. That's a thing that I used to have. And I have them in my tattoos. I have wings everywhere. You can see it. I have wings here. I have wings here. I have in my back and all around. That's my thing.
Yeah.
And you really feel them with you.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
No, yeah. The goosebumps came when I was in the ski, in the before coming them. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if that works. I don't know if that's science. I'm a biologist. I'm a logical person, but I'm also a believer.
And is that what led you to
Justin believe too?
To the spirituality aspect and exploring?
Yeah, I respect a lot of that because I feel things that logic cannot explain. My whole life.
You're amazing, man.
No, thank you for that.
You're amazing.
You can buy me a beer after.
Yeah.
You don't drink. I like Blue Moon.
Okay. I'll bring you into the gym.
No, not today.
Have you watched Midnight Gospel?
Which one?
The Midnight Gospel on Netflix.
The
Midnight Gospel.
Midnight.
The last episode kind of touches something similar. To what you're saying.
To me.
It's really beautiful. It's beautiful. But I can relate to that what you're saying a lot, because my dad, he passed away in 2 years ago, and one after that horrible thing. But then I was kind of like the man. of the house, you know, because I'm the oldest brother. I have
Exactly.
2 older sisters. And so I got into like managing things, kind of taking over what he left over.
Exactly.
And like now that made me so much more like knowledgeable in all these things. The only thing that sucks is that I know he was so like scientific and all these things, and I got into the whole, you know, Dawkins and evolution and all these things. And sometimes I'll like, you know, you think about them and because that's the thing, they are with you, because if you know them a little bit, then you could tell what they would say about a certain thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like what you're saying there, that they're with you, I can feel that. And like,
Yeah, and you will feel it more and more. It's a path that I will never separate. You will never forget about them, and that's awesome.
yeah.
Because they are not like in the touchable way. You know, you cannot touch them anymore. But it's funny.
But they're up here.
You know, it's
And
funny because you can play with them, you can laugh with them, and
Yeah.
sometimes it's better that way. Because of course you cannot go and have a park walk, which, trust me, you're gonna miss a lot. But you have another things, and there's people that they have them every day, and that sucks because reasons. So again, the good things in the bad shit, in the mud,
Yeah.
there's always.
Yeah.
Trust me, there's always.
Yeah. 100%. I think it's good.
Bueno. What a way to wrap this thing up, man.
Yeah.
That was heavy.
That was a great conversation.
That was really
No,
good.
so much wisdom though.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Put
move
my
forward in my
cowboy
life
hat
and be
back on.
like, I'm just gonna see the both sides of this. Anything,
Yeah.
I can take anything out of this.
I was,
It's
you're
an exercise.
29?
29 years old,
29.
yeah. I look like 45. Trust me, it's because of the
Yeah.
Muay Thai.
Do you want
I'm-
to throw
I'm
up that
45
video?
in
Do you have
Thailand.
it there?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
before,
also a
before we
clip of
end.
Yeah, before we end, let's watch like a minute.
Dude, I need to hook you up with Manny, so maybe you can.
Oh, Manny from Bushido.
No. What?
from the
Simi Muay.
striking, from Reza
The guy
striking.
who-
Oh,
Muay
but
Thai.
he goes Manny.
His name is
Yeah,
Manny.
Is it same?
Manny Manuel.
No, it's not the same. But I know
Oh,
Manny
really?
from Bushido. Bushido is a Muay Thai gym. He trained me for my first fight here in the States.
Oh, really?
That's why.
Agustin and your last name?
Andiarena. Without
Agustin,
the
Perro,
without the
Loco.
Oh,
Without the-
let me write it. Sorry,
You got it. You take
it's
it.
difficult.
That was good.
I could do it easier. Same way.
What's this fight? It's against.
This was in Thailand, no?
Yeah, the guy, the UK guy.
This was the fixed one, right?
Yeah. He threw it away. It's a long one, so just
Maybe just a minute or
Yeah.
two towards the end when you guys were all fucked up.
Do you think? Do you think Muay Thai is the best, like for UFC, best form of combat? Instead of kickboxing?
Martial art.
Nah.
It's super useful. I would say that.
14 minutes.
Well,
Yo,
you
go
jump
for the
in.
knockout.
There is a in the second round. There is the sound. Do we have sound? Because the sound is awesome.
Yeah.
So you can
right
Yeah,
hear.
here.
Ryan, it's kind of muted right now.
Oh, look at that. Go a little bit back. That part is good. Oh no.
Oh, why did it stop?
Oh no. You look older here than you look.
Yo, motherfucker.
Hey, Angelo Dodge. Oh my god. Dude, the crowd.
Man, that was the end of the third one.
That was the third round.
I think. Oh no, that was the fourth round.
Four.
No, go to the second.
Second?
Like over here. So you see someone like that can breathe. Yeah. that was the moment that I realized I was cut because the guy cleared me and I saw the towel. I didn't know.
Where were you cut?
Here.
In the back.
Oh yeah. A little bit backwards. Well, it's okay. Leave it there.
The clinch.
Make sure you-
I missed for this.
That would have been the highlight right there.
Wow.
I think the best.
Fuck, man.
The best thing here are my shorts. I love those shorts, bro. I have them. I
They
still have them. I
match
love them. I
the
love them.
gloves.
It's been a
When you
while.
think back and you like see yourself in the fight,
Maybe take the volume up. I don't think you can hear us.
When you
I'll
what?
pause it.
when you're like thinking back on the fight, do you remember like being there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are moments that you remember exact the how you say it, the camera. Like
Yeah.
I see here and I remember my vision.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's horrible sometimes.
Yeah.
Actually, my last 2 fights that I lost is horrible.
I agree.
But yeah, Agus, thank you so much for
Yeah.
hopping on the podcast.
Guys.
Thank you for
Thank you,
training
man.
me.
Oh no, don't worry.
Thank you, man.
That was awesome. Again, a pleasure.
Pleasure.
I feel honored to be here. And as you told, I'm also starting in this thing of the podcasting, so that's why I also came. Besides the fact that you're my student, you're a friend, you're a person that I estimate a lot, and thank you for inviting me. And yeah, that's it. I have a podcast. If you let me say, it's El Banquete de Epicuro. It's on Spotify. I stream on Twitch. This interview is gonna come out on Saturday. The Twitch is Agus Perro Loco. Perro Loco is my fighter's
Perro
name.
Loco.
We didn't talk about that.
We didn't talk about that.
In the next, in another one. If this goes well, we can have the second one. But next one, please donate and all the stuff that they do. You know, we need the money. We need food. So thank you guys. Thank you. That was awesome.
Guys, we'll put a link to El Banquete de Picuro in the description for this podcast. And if you want to train Muay Thai, hit Agus up.
There you
He's
go.
the man. And I've only been training for like 3 weeks.
A little bit more, maybe.
Maybe a little bit more. And I feel like I've learned a lot. It's a lot of fun. It's a good workout.
You need to get over the
And he's the
curve when
man.
you don't want to fight, and then you're getting
Exactly.
there you go.
Apes
But yeah,
out.
thank you for watching, guys. Apes out.
Yeah, thank you
Apes
guys.
out.
Apes out.
That's the clear.
Nice.